This is Aloore News.
Oyo government urges Nigerians to explore internal tourism. Oyo state government has called on Nigerians to explore local tourist sites in the country and invest in the nation's tourism. The Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Information, Culture and Tourism, Mr. Oyedele Oyeshola, said this during a visit to local tourist sites in Oyo State. The Permanent Secretary, who led about 52 management staff and information officers to the Okeogun region, seat of Ado-Awaye Suspended Lake and Oshogun, hometown of late Bishop Ajayi Crowther, said the trip was organized in order to explore some of the tourist centers in the state, especially as the ministry is the custodian of the tourism sector of the state. The Ado-Awaye Suspended Lake is the only natural suspended lake throughout the world. Mr. Oyedele Oyeshola said the essence of the trip was to showcase the activities of the state government as civil servants, which is the core function of the ministry. He said the state is abundantly blessed with about 163 tourist sites all across the different zones of the state. He therefore charged the stakeholders in the tourism sector of the state to think outside the box on possible ways to turn tourist sites in Oyo State into a money-spinning site, calling for partnership with investors so as to turn the Ado Hills and other tourist sites into world-standard tourist centers.
Tourism, our culture, but there are some tourist sites in the state. The state is blessed. All over the world, tourism is money spinning. But essentially, the reason why we chose this place as the first point of call, because it is unique. On this Ado-Awaye Hill, they call it Ado Hill, there sits the only natural suspended lake in the world. It's something we need to expose to the outside world, and we are going to do it. Ado-Awaye.
Speaking in Araromi LCDA, the political head, Honorable Timothy Olugbade Ogunleke, appreciated the visit of the delegation to the tourist center, which he described as a right step in the right direction. He, however, called on well-meaning Nigerians and the government to prioritize the beautification of the Iyake Tourist Center so as to encourage more tourists.
This only the natural suspended lake in the whole world. The one that is present at the Comorado now is an artificial one, but our own is a natural. That is the reason why we want federal government, the state government, and the investor to come and assist us and make this Iyake suspended lake to be known to the whole world.
The team also paid homage to the Alado of Ado-Awaye, Oba Ademola Folakanmi Makunle-Doye I, who appreciated the visitation of the team to Ado-Awaye. The monarch said Ado-Awaye is answering a lot of questions as regards the economy of Oyo State, with the latest establishment of the Sorbitol cassava factory and the Iyake suspended lake all in Ado-Awaye. Oba Ademola Folakanmi thereafter presented a book written by him to the team, which was titled Iyake Suspended Lake, the Pride of Africa. The team visited Oshogun, the ancient town of the late Bishop Samuel Ajayi Crowther, famous for the translation of the English version of the Bible to Yoruba version. In the words of Chief Bola Bambi, the Bashorun of Oshogun town, the baobab tree to which the late bishop was tied to is synonymous to the town, such that if rain refuses to fall and prayers are offered to the tree, rain will start to fall. Chief Bola Bambi therefore called on the government to kindly see to the challenges bedeviling the community, such as lack of good roads and electricity. Aboyede Ojo for Aloore News.